So, Jamie, you've been appointed ambassador for Back Onside.
Yeah.
And ironically, we sat in the rehab room in the week building up to the Back Onside derby against Falthouse. How did you get involved with Back Onside?
Well, it's obviously a charity I was very familiar with. A lot of my ex-teammates and friends have been involved in the charity over the course of it starting, so I was well aware of it. Obviously, our club then got really involved in the summer, followed on by the great work that Falthouse had done. So, kind of just sitting on holiday, got in touch with yourself and tried to offer as much help as I could, and through that we came up with the idea of the Winning Games and Saving Lives campaign, which was me donating £10 to every home league win or away league win, and just from there really spiralled knock-on effect as you do in junior football. People were getting in touch, wanted to do their bit. My dad obviously pledged £10 also, and it's just been it's been really a bit of quite humbling, to be honest with you, the support that the charity's received from it.
Obviously, the work Back Onside is directed towards the mental health issues that young people and adults have. You've played at a high level during your career. How was it dealt with when you were playing at Leeds and at Aberdeen, or was it still sort of 15 years ago being brushed under the carpet?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I was trying to think back about that, and when I moved away from home into an academy environment, we were pretty much taught everything from media training to gambling training, but there was no such thing as mental health aspects, which is quite scary when I think about it, because you had an environment where you've got 14 to 15 young lads that are all 14, 15-year-old moving away from home, having to deal with new surroundings and being away from their family. So the more I think about it, I was quite shocked that wasn't in place. I would like to think that now, certainly at that level, there is something in place, but it is something that is I wouldn't say so much pushed under the carpet. It's just it's like anything else. It just needs to be highlighted more. It's not spoke about enough, and I suppose that's what the charity is all about, is making it more, the awareness more about speaking up, I suppose.
You played at full-time level, and then moved part-time senior and then down to junior. How did you handle that change? Because that's one of the things that bothered me when we first got involved, was that it was players that were having to drop down to the junior level. All of a sudden hadn't got that support.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It becomes a very lonely time in your life, especially if you are going from full-time football or down to part-time football, whatnot. You go from being, I suppose, well-liked and feeling wanted, part of a team, to then finding yourself not wanted. You deal with a lot of rejection, whether it's teams not wanting you, or you get a wee glimmer of hope of a team's interested, and then for whatever reason they've used their budget or they've found somebody better, you then find yourself getting knocked back again. So it is a very difficult, lonely time, but luckily for myself, I had a very good support network in my family. My wife's an incredibly strong person who kept me straight and narrow. My mum, my dad, my sister were always there. And again, it's just all about speaking when you were feeling down, or there's going to be days when you feel rubbish. You've just got to be open and honest, and hopefully it pulls you through.
How important is the work that Libby and Back Onside are doing?
There's not really words you could put on it, because the work that they do, a lot of it goes unnoticed. I mean, in the short space of time that I've known Libby, I've been in contact with her for maybe 3-4 weeks now, and we maybe text 2 or 3 times every other day, and in that time it's, oh, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday, I was away here helping someone. Never any names, everything's always very private and confidential, but the work that she does and the charity does is just, it's phenomenal. And like I say, that the more that the recognition they get, it's only more people that are going to get the help that they need.
And since you've been appointed ambassador, today you've been told that you've got a bit of initiation to carry out in February.
Yeah, well, I was obviously sitting here thinking this ambassador role's not too bad here. I was getting all the family phoning up saying well done, and friends saying great, and I was kind of just sitting there thinking this is alright. And then today finding out I'm doing a fire walk in February with Libby and a few select friends. So no, do you know what? It's great to give back, and it makes you feel part of the team. And fingers crossed we could raise a bit of money for the charity along the way.